Namaste and welcome. Ever wondered how to make your marketing actually work? Well, you're in the right place. Cello, let's dive in and see how we can stop all the guesswork and really start growing just by using data.
So, boss, be honest. Have you ever looked at your marketing budget and just wondered, where is all this paisa really going? Is it bringing in new customers, or are we just throwing money into the dark and hoping something sticks?
You see, पहले क्या होता था? Marketing was all about अंदाजा, pure guesswork. You'd put up a huge billboard, run a radio ad, and then just sit and pray for the best. कोई data नहीं, कुछ नहीं.
But today, things are totally different. The entire game has changed. We now have a proper map to guide us. And that map, my friend, is called marketing analytics.
Okay, so what is this marketing analytics that everybody keeps talking about? Cello, let's break it down in a really simple way.
Just think of it like a smartwatch, but for your business. जैसे एक स्मार्टवॉच आपके स्टेप्स और हार्ट रेट ट्रैक करती है, एनालिटिक्स tracks your website clicks, your sales, and how your customers are behaving. It gives you a clear report card of what's working and, more importantly, what's not.
And look here, this is what really matters to businesses today. It's not just about getting more clicks or more traffic. See, lead quality is right at the top. This means it's much better to have 10 people who are actually interested in buying than 100 people who just clicked by mistake. It's all about tracking the things that lead to real business growth, like your conversion rates and, of course, your return on investment.
ठीक है, so we understand what it is, but the big question is, why is it so important right now in 2026?
Well, just think about this. A report from McKinsey shows that companies using big data and analytics are full 5 to 6% more profitable than their competition. Now, in today's tough market, that is a huge advantage.
And what's really changing the game now is AI. Artificial intelligence isn't some science fiction movie concept anymore. It's become a normal, everyday tool for business, just like your smartphone.
And get this is not just a theory. A massive 99% of companies say that when they invest in data privacy and management, they see real benefits. Things like more innovation and customers who are more loyal. 99%. That's almost everyone.
So what does all this mean? It means that being honest and open with your customers about their data isn't just a nice-to-do thing anymore. It's absolutely essential for business. If you want to be a leader in your market, you have to build that trust. Cello, now for the really exciting part. How can you actually use analytics to, believe it or not, predict the future of your marketing campaigns?
We do this with something called predictive modeling. It's this amazing process that uses all your old data to forecast what's going to happen in the future. So basically, you can test your big ideas before you spend even a single rupee of your budget.
And you know what? The process is surprisingly simple. First, you collect all your past data. What worked, what didn't. Then, you let an AI model find all the hidden patterns in that data. After that, you can test different ideas. Ask what-if questions like, what if we spend more money on Instagram ads? And finally, you can create a solid plan that is backed by real data, not just guesswork.
And here's where it gets really practical and useful. You can use this to find the perfect mix of channels for your ads. You can predict which customers are about to leave so you can try to save them. And you can even forecast the sales for a brand new product before you even launch it. This is seriously powerful stuff. Now, you might be thinking, all right, this must be only for those big multinational companies with huge budgets. But that's where you'd be wrong. That's not true anymore. The best news is that today, analytics is for everyone. There are so many powerful tools out there that are actually very affordable, even for small businesses and startups. Just to give you an idea, here are 3 popular examples. You have tools like UserMaven, which is great if you care about privacy. Then, of course, there's the very famous Google Analytics 4, which is a really powerful free option. And then something like Heap, which is fantastic for teams that want a quick and easy setup. The main thing is to find the right tool for your business needs. So let's just do a quick recap. We've talked about what analytics is, why it's so critical today, and how you can actually use it to predict your own success. At the end of the day, analytics takes all your raw data, which is just a pile of boring numbers, and turns it into a powerful engine for your company's growth. The one thing to remember is this: stop guessing and start using data. That is your biggest competitive advantage in the market today. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Your business is already creating tons of data every single day. That data has all the answers you're looking for. The only question is, are you ready to listen to what it's telling you?
And if you want to read the full articles we used to put this explainer together, you can find the link for that in the description below.